Good morning. Welcome to Live and Learn, your morning gratitude show. I see Venus. I see a little sliver of a crescent moon. I see a beautiful rising dawn. And I'm going to catch this bus. Whew. It was a hot one last night. It's like 90 degrees in my flat. Hello. Oof, how are you? Happy Monday if that applies. Sometimes it just don't. Hi. Sorry, I had to make sure that, I was empty inside before I left. So I'm like, oh no, you're 2 minutes behind. Well, that 2 minutes. If I see the bus go by, I'll be cursing myself. But I'll have you for my company as we walk to the train station, I guess. How are you? How was your weekend? Oof. Mine was okay. I'm getting over being sick. I had an upper respiratory virus. It was gross. It kept me off the on the bench for more than a few days. But I bounced back. It was good. I think I gotta wake up I think I'm waking up at 3:47 a.m. I might have to take those 10 minutes back for myself and start getting up at 3:38 a.m. 3:37 a.m. again, because looking for the bus. Well, if I gotta fit in, a little bit of the dumbbell, my weighted dumbbell. I woke up, I literally rolled out of bed, popped my panic pills, turned on the kettle, by the numbers. Hi. 4:52 a.m. It says 76 degrees, but it's 101% humid. Oh, it's 100% humid, but oof. As I go into the valley of hot kitchens, it's going to be really mercilessly hot next couple of days in Boston. Temperatures between 90, 95. It's supposed to get up to 100 on Tuesday, tomorrow. Oof. I've still yet to put on my air conditioning. I'm like, oh my gosh. Let's see if we can get through this one. I have a giant floor fan that's on a card table pointed at my feet. That helps. It really does. So a ceiling fan, a giant floor fan, the windows are open, the cross breeze, the old-fashioned way. So I'm going to try to get through as much of the summer as I can. Oh yeah, by the way, happy summer. It's officially summer. The summer solstice was on the 21st. It's officially summertime. It's official. Welcome to Live and Learn, the morning gratitude show, where we start off our day with a little bit of gratitude, and it goes a long way. Good things, I wear one of these neckerchiefs. It keeps the sweat off the back of my neck, which prevents from traveling down between my shoulder blades into my butt crack. Prevent swamp butt any way you can. So I start off my gratitude list with what I call the foundation method. It's something I developed on my own, and it's really helped. The repetition, the daily practice, the discipline, the routine. It helped me create a mental, spiritual, and emotional muscle memory to make myself strong enough to carry this out and to do it. Now, I know I didn't miss the bus because I would have seen it drive by. So I am grateful and blessed for my family, my friends, my faith, my freedom, my health, my union job, a good night's sleep, a solid breakfast. The peace that comes from being a single man my age, my sobriety, whatever shape that takes today, its peaks and valleys, its highs and lows, its wins and losses, and for the U.S. military, for all the veterans who have served, and for those who have paid the ultimate price. Thank you for our freedoms and our way of life. Thank you. As a lifelong civilian. And that's how I just start my gratitude list. I roll out of bed with 11 things to be grateful for any given day because of this foundation method. Because, just the repetition, just like I've kind of like I've tattooed it onto my soul. It flex, Ah, boy. But I'm still getting over my chest cold. My doctor did not give me antibiotics. That was a choice. He was like, let's see how this goes. If it still persists, get worse, or stay the same, we'll get you some antibiotics. And let's see if it should clear up on its own. And he was right, it's clearing up. And I'm still coughing up just a little. It's in the morning that's the worst, because it's like your lungs have been hanging out with themselves for hours, so it's just when you wake up, it's time to get rid of what's accumulated. So buttons. Do. Where is the bus? Do. Oh, great. Here comes the bus. Let's get on the bus together. Let us wave down the bus. 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 Oof. Alrighty, let's do it. Good morning, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Doing well, thank you. Oof. It's chilly on the bus, thank goodness. Oof. How was your weekend? Did you have a weekend? Did you enjoy it? I did. I was on Wes's Thinking Critical on Saturday morning. Then I was on Bandito Bain's Geeks Talking Geek on Saturday night. And then I shot some of my own show to be released later. Part of my single series. It's called Street Smarts with a Single Soul. I like the alliteration. I also shot my own show, 3 p.m. U.S. Eastern, the Super Solid Sunday stream. That was good. And then, it was just hot.
Stop requested.
I hope she's doing okay. The old Chinese lady that, usually gets on the bus and takes the tea in. The tea.
Red line and bus minute.
You too. Drive safe. God bless. Cheers. The tea. That's the tea. The MBTA. So we call it the T, and that's the iconic. That's the icon of the T. Well, of the metro, of the underground, the tube of the Boston metropolitan area. The Massachusetts Bay Transportation Authority. So yeah, good morning. Welcome to our day. Welcome to your work week. I'm blessed and grateful that I have a weekend. I did laundry. What else? Oh, I got a pizza. It was like, I said, fuck it. Like $40 for, well, it was an extra large 3-topping pizza with delivery and tip included. So altogether, it would have been $30 without the $5 delivery fee. It would have been $35 without the $5 tip. What's the delivery fee and the tip? Is that the same thing? Am I double tipping? Oh boy, there's some wet works going on in here. Well, wet paint works, but oh, here.
Level 5 parking going down.
Yeah, I had an uneventful weekend. Just shot some content and did some things around the house. I slept in. So, the best thing for feeling sick is, get some rest. I got no qualms with sleeping in and then be regaled by internet drama. Ugh, gosh. We'll talk about that if you want to. I mean, the question is, do I want to? Coffee, Charlie Card, T-Pass. I don't know. It's 5:01 a.m. here from the subway station. And this person wanted to bandit behind me, and I'm like, no. God. Sorry. So she banded right behind another guy. I'm like, I'm not having it. I pretended I was talking to you. I'm not pretending I'm talking to you. I am talking to you. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we've watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. All right, let's get to it. Start your morning off with a little bit of gratitude and some patriotism first thing in the morning here at the Reverend Sully channel. Got, I believe, about 10 or 11 minutes until the first train of the day into Boston pulls up and whisks us away to the Boston area. We are in the Boston area already. Slappy. I remain grateful. I remain blessed. I remain, because it comes from the inside out. I've been doing a lot of content about singlehood and being a single and, how to be a better single. And I also and I've reformatted the name to be Street Smarts for Single Souls, because it's, being single is a tough place. And you need some street smarts, kind of like that bandit that wanted to, come in right behind me and take advantage of me and, literally kind of violate my personal space by, thinking they're clever to be like, oh, let me get a free, fare, and I'm like, I'm not just having it, just Recognize the signs. Keep your head up. Keep your eyes peeled. Be alert. Remember, like a couple of weeks ago, that happened to me. Like it kind of like I was like, oh, I was a little bit like I didn't have my guard up, and I guess I had it coming because, you know, I should have been a little bit more aware. Yeah, well, I had like 2 beers on Friday night, 2 pints of Guinness. So, you know, and I still woke up on Saturday feeling just the tiniest bit of assed out. And I'm like, that's just, well, maybe I got it coming. That's my karma. But it's like, yeah, that's you really, you know, that's the shape of your life now. You gotta worry about that. You gotta watch out for that. Nobody gets too much love anymore. It's desire and evil. It's love right now. Nobody gets too much heaven like this. It's desire and evil. Oh boy. Well. That's about it. Yeah, I'm boring. I know I was making, yeah, like I said, some content about, you know, being single. There was a New York Times article that came out, you know, and passionate plea from women, from a woman representing, whatever, beside yourself. But like, men, where have you gone? We miss you. Come back, please. I'm like, are you kidding me? You threw us out. You bunch of fucking. And it gets me, but it's hard not to be angry or to have some kind of reaction to be like, you know, I mean, are you kidding me? So it's like I'm trying to, like, you know, should I publish it? Do I sound completely black-pilled? Do I sound like a complete misogynist? Do I need that on the internet? You know, something else for some woman to Google me after the first date and be like, oh, well, no, this guy is, like, you know, I mean, should I delete everything? Should I delete my YouTube, delete my Twitter, just to impress a chick, a judgmental broad that doesn't want to accept you for who you are? 21st century problems, right? Hashtag first world problems. Hashtag make me a sandwich. Whoa, hey, don't say that. Aww. Oh boy. But yeah, it's gonna be a hot one. So if you're in the area, if you're the Atlantic Northeast, well, stay cool, drink plenty of water, take your vitamins, especially your vitamin C. And grin and bear it. Find something place cool. I'll let you know if I turn on my air conditioner. My electric bill is just one person. It's like, oh my gosh. But it's also my heat and hot water. That too. Got to look at it that way. At this point, I'm like, oh geez, I just need a girlfriend, just someone to split the bills with at this point. You know, and make sandwiches. but I'm not like I said, file under the foundation that I'm grateful and blessed that I found peace from being a single guy. But I had to earn that peace by crawling up a hill of self-inflicted misery and imposed upon me misery. The whole movie story of external and internal, tension. The your A and B story thing. So it's like, I'm just like, oh boy, but it's like, oh gosh, just like, nobody gets too much heaven on earth. That's a Bee Gees song, and I'm butchering it. Well, there's an out-of-service train coming the other way. So I know you like watching the train come in and out the station. So, let's get to it. This is not our train. That's the train saying good morning to you. All right, there we go. Now we can wrap up this today's edition. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let us know in the comments section, what are you grateful for? A little gratitude goes a long way in life. And just having a low energy morning because it's so hot. And I got a long way to go. My day's just begun. So has yours. So stick to it. Have a good one. Stay grateful. Stay cool. Or stay warm if it's chilly where you are. Just stay comfy and stay alive and be good to yourself and others. All right. And God bless. Namaste. Good luck. Please like and subscribe. And we will see you with more gratitude. Bye-bye.